Woo, that was fun. Hey guys. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. There is a massive storm going on right now outside of this window right here. It is so loud and it is coming down. So if I get cut off because of I lose power, I do apologize. But we're going to give it our try. We'll give it our best shot here. So hey guys, how's it going? Woo! Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let's see who we got here. We got, oh wow, a lot of you are here already. Swift -1. Ben is here. Chow Young Cat. Let's see. Tom Young. Pit Snipe Husker. How's it going? Higgy04. CK6789. Suckless. Gia Johnson. Hello, hello, hello. Got so many people here. Jessica Lee, Lemon Pie, Gobbledygook. There you are. It's Gobbledygook's fault we're doing this again. We couldn't get through the 1980s movies on Tuesday, so we're going to continue it tonight. Try to get as far as we can. We're going to start at 1984. And we are going to hopefully get through 1989. Of course, we had to start off with a Ghostbusters promo. That was the actual trailer from 1984. And it was the #1 movie of the year. Ghost of Freddie Mercury's Immune System. Hi! One of my newest channel members. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Miss Nat, it's an inside mattress day again. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I tell you what, it has been raining nonstop and like storming. Not just rain, but storming all day long, and it's not stopping. What my weather app says it's going to keep going for the rest of the night. So again, if I get cut off or the live stream lags or whatever, it's probably because my power got cut off or the internet or something. But we'll see what we can do. All righty. So I say we just go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and get to 1984. Share my screen. All right. So, the top movies of 1984. Ghostbusters, Beverly Hills Cop, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Gremlins, The Karate Kid, Police Academy, Footloose, Romancing the Stone, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, and Splash. Holy crap. That is one hell of a top 10. If we could just get one movie, just one movie of that caliber in the theaters this year, that'd be amazing. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. So we just watched the Ghostbusters trailer. Let's watch. How about the Gremlins trailer? How does that sound? Let's see. Let me go ahead and get that pulled up. All right, here we go.
Steven Spielberg presents Gremlins. Billy Pelser has a nice home.
Billy, is that you?
Yeah, Mom, it's me.
A nice job. A nice girl.
If you're not doing anything this Thursday night, maybe you'd like to go out on a date with me?
I'd love to.
And loving parents who are about to give him
You're gonna like this. No, don't shake it. We're gonna have to open it now. It won't wait till Christmas.
the most unusual gift he ever got.
What is it?
It's your new pet.
Come on, Barney, be a good dog. My dad gave it to me.
But there are a few things to keep in mind. If you expose it to the light, you may hurt it.
How
If you
many
get
of you
it
saw
wet,
this in the theater
it will
in
multiply.
1984?
All that from water? They got wet?
Yeah, plain water.
And most important, no matter how much they beg, never let them eat after midnight.
After midnight.
Because when they do, they change.
Rafe.
So what were the 3 rules? Never get them wet. I totally missed them. I'm sitting here. There was never get them wet, never let them eat after midnight. What was the 3rd? I know somebody's got this. Light. Okay, light. Thank you. No sunlight. Appreciate it, guys. It's only been 40 years since I've seen this movie. I watched it a lot as a kid, but I haven't watched it since. Aw, Suckless, you still have your plush Gizmo? Sweet. Wasn't that the cutest little thing ever? They really got us with that one. All right, let's continue.
They become clever, mischievous,
What's going on here?
and dangerous.
Gremlins, huh? Little monsters.
Right.
Hundreds of them.
Well, I don't know, maybe thousands.
They've been here too. Billy, what are these things? Where did they come from?
Look, I know it sounds crazy. I know.
Okay, question for you all. Since it came out, I think at Christmas time in '84, and it's like takes place around Christmas time, do you consider Gremlins a Christmas movie? I know we get the Die Hard talk all the time, the debate, but do you consider Gremlins to be a Christmas movie? All right. Hyperfocus says absolutely. Yes. Okay. All right. It looks like the consensus is it is a Christmas movie. Nice. Oh, it did come out during the summer? I was thinking it came out at Christmas time. All right, here we go. If Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then yes, Gremlins is one too. I think so. I think so.
But in a few hours, you're gonna have a major disaster on your hands.
Gremlins, directed by Joe Dante. They'll be expecting you.
Fantastic. That was a good one. Okay, so it was summer break? Okay. All right. I'm actually going to look and see exactly when it came out. June 8th, 1984. Someone has a fantastic memory. Oh, we got the first super chat of the night. Wes, $1.99. Thank you so much. I do have a goal tonight for 50. I upped it this time. I'm going to try to get 15 super chats. And if I hit that goal, whoever does the highest number or highest dollar amount on the super chat will get to choose not my next live stream, because Gobbledygook still has dibs on that one, but the following one. So next Fridays. So there you go. All righty. Now, 1984 and 1985. Actually, these years are going to take forever to get through because there are so many good movies that came out this time. So here we go. Let's get back to the list. All right. Well, obviously, we've got to watch The Karate Kid. How many of you all watched Cobra Kai? Because I think it is the best. I'm not a big fan of reboots and all that good stuff, reimaginings. But I think Cobra Kai was absolute perfection. I thought it was the best thing that's ever been done as far as a reboot of an IP or a beloved 80s property. I just thought it was perfect. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's just all great. It's just all great. It comes from, the whole show is about coming from Johnny Lawrence's perspective, which was absolutely brilliant, just genius. And the way it all went, it kind of went off the rails a little bit towards the end, but they wrapped it back up, and it was perfect. Ended perfect. Just, there were so many good things about it. I love Cobra Kai. So thank you, Wes, for the $1.99. If anybody else wants to do a super chat, and if you want to pick the topic for the live stream next Friday, keep them going. And if you get the highest dollar amount and I hit my goal, you get to choose. All right. Oh, Pit Snipe Husker. Yes, you might have to give it a chance. I promise you watch the first couple of episodes and you'll just binge it. And lucky you, the whole thing is done and on Netflix now, so you can watch all of it. Absolutely all of it. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doo. All right. Oh, Wes is doing it again. Another $1.99. Thank you. All right, let's find the Karate Kid trailer. I'm trying to find the original ones. Those seem to be a lot better. Let's see. I love you, Natalie. Thanks for making my Fridays extra special. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you, Gemini Gypsy. I super appreciate it. All right, Wes is spoiling me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 $1.99 super chats. If you have a question or comment, please throw it in there. So now I'm at 7. We're almost halfway to my goal. We haven't even hardly started. Thank you. And Lemon Pie, new member. Woohoo! Thank you. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, it's just 99 cents for the first level, which is jamming on the 1. $4.99 for the second level. That is, I got 5 on it. So you get all kinds of fun little perks with that. All righty. Let's go. Yes, I'm going to go move over to this one real quick. In memory of the amazing Val Kilmer who passed away, the news broke like maybe 10 minutes after we ended the last live stream on Tuesday night. Let's watch the trailer for his very first movie, Top Secret, which came out in 1984.
A wop bop a loo bam a lop bamboo to the fruity, oh Rudy, to the fruity, oh Rudy, to the fruity, oh Rudy. A wop bop a loo bam a lop bamboo. Got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. Got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do.
Look, I'm not the first guy who fell in love with a girl he met in a restaurant who then turned out to be the daughter of a kidnapped scientist, only to lose her to a childhood lover who she'd last seen on a deserted island, and it turned out 15 years later to be the leader of the French underground.
I know it. It all sounds like some bad movie.
Got a girl named Daisy.
Amazing.
She almost drives me crazy. Got a girl named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She rocked me to the east, she rocked me to the west. But she's the girl that I love best. So to the fruity, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy.
Yes.
To the fruity, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. A wop bop a loo bam a lop bamboo.
A film. I absolutely love it. We're definitely going to watch all of Val Kilmer's trailers from the 80s tonight. Absolutely. He's got a few. He's got a few. All right. We got to get into these super chats because you guys are spoiling the crap out of me. Thank you so much. First up, we got Chow Young Cat, $3.75. I've never seen a $3.75 super chat before. Well, now you have, apparently. I haven't either. Thank you so much. We got more. 1, 2, 3 more from Wes for $1.99. Thank you so much. Wait, did I already hit my goal? Stop it. I did. Oh, I see all the confetti. Amazing. Jessica Lee. Stop it. Just stop it right now. Like, I can't even $50. Oh my God. Thank you so much. My husband brought Cobra Kai seasons 1 and 2 home on DVD. Needless to say, I binge watched both seasons in 2 days. Absolutely. Yes. I completely agree. Like, it was that first episode is so good. Like, it's so good because it's all Johnny Lawrence's perspective, and it's just like, oh my god, this is genius. This is genius, and it was done so well, and it was like you could just tell that the people that did it, that created it, just did it with so much love, and so much respect for the original story and the characters, and it was just perfect. It was just perfect. And from what I understand, originally Ralph Macchio did not want to be a part of it, because he had his doubts about obviously what they were going to do with it, and he also, because Pat Morita had died, and obviously no more Mr. Miyagi, so he was very, very hesitant. But once he saw what the plan was for the show, he was in. And of course William Zabka was just brilliant. So thank you so much, Jessica, for the $50. That might be like when I start my Patreon, which is getting ready to pop up here before too long. That might be a show that we can watch together. Would be really fun to watch Cobra Kai together on Patreon. Just a thought. Thank you so much, Jessica. Gobbledygook coming through with the $9.99. Thank you so much, Gobbledygook. I really appreciate it. This 80s movie idea was fantastic. It's been a lot of fun, and we got 2 live streams out of it, so fantastic. Thank you. Wes, 2 more, $1.99. Love it. Chow Young Cat, $5. I think Jessica Lee will win this one. I think you're right. Jessica, you get to choose the topic for the live stream next Friday night. So let me know what you want to talk about, and we will talk about it. Have a good time. Hang out. Have a chat. Thank you guys so much. Like, seriously, I can't even tell you. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. Let's go back to the list of 84 films. And man, there's so many. Which one do you guys want to watch next? Do you want to watch Footloose, Romancing the Stone, Police Academy, or Splash? Let me know. Let me know what you see. The day after we talked about last live stream that came out in 83. And we watched the trailer and everything. So if you didn't get to catch that one, I have the replay up. Oh my god, I went through and the copyright claims were not that bad. Like, there was only like maybe 10 or 12. But that wasn't much. Like, a lot of this stuff was able to go through. So I was super excited about that. Oh, I got another $10 super chat. Holy crap. John BB, $10. Thank you so much. I'm Baby Gen X, 1980. Love your channel. Remember Dead at 21? That sounds familiar. Hold on. 94 Sci-Fi. Yes, on MTV. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you for bringing that up. I will definitely have to add that to my next You Don't Remember These Shows list. Great point. Thank you so much, John Baby. Appreciate it. All righty. So what do we want to watch? Oh, everybody wants to watch all of them. I say, hey, let's just watch as many as we can. All right. And if you guys get bored or don't like it, tell me to stop and we'll move on to something else. All right. Let's do Romancing the Stone. All right. This movie is criminally underrated.
I'm fed up to here with this treasure hunt business. Yeah. Ira, you miserable worm, you lied to me. You said she was a city girl, out of her element. Just get her in the map and bring them back. Piece of cake. Piece of cake, my butt. What went wrong? I'll tell you what went wrong. First First of all, guess who else is here? You're dead right, Solo. What? Secondly, she's got herself a partner who likes shooting holes and everything.
The minimum price for taking a stranded woman to a telephone was $400.
$375 in traveler's checks?
Got a deal.
That's just the beginning of what's going on down here.
Okay. This feeling has been turned absolutely supposed to go back there.
There's nothing you can say that'll make me go back into that hellhole. Don't bring that up, Ira. Ira, stop it! All right, I'll go back. But this time, you're coming with me.
That's right. I actually, yeah, this is a movie that made Back to the Future possible, right? That gave the Bobs the money and the ability to go forward with Back to the Future because this one did well. That's a story I should dive into. That was a good one. Yes, I opened the live stream with the Ghostbusters trailer, and then the AMC theater feature presentation opening. So yeah, that was number one. Number one on the stream. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. All right, let's go to Footloose. Uh-oh. Hold on. I need some moderators in chat. Thank you, Swift -1 to $2. I guess I'm going to have to hire a moderator. I'm going to need some volunteers for that and figure out how to do that. It's getting a little out of hand, is it? All right. This is where my ignorance in all of this world comes into play because it's like, oh, I need moderators. Why? How does that work? I will get on that. Since I'm going to start doing this regularly and it's getting a little big, we probably should do that. Oh, Gemini Gypsy's going to volunteer. Thank you. I wonder. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that and make you moderator. Thank you, Gemini Gypsy. I will look into how to do that and we'll get that going next week. Oh, Jessica's made her choice. I picked Stephen King movies 90s and earlier. I haven't seen them all, but love what I did see. All right, sounds like a plan. Stephen King movies 90s and earlier. I will write that down. Thank you again for the $5. All right. Let's see. Stephen King. That's a good topic. 90s and earlier. All right. Oh my gosh. While I'm thinking about it, while we're paused here real quick. Oh wait, I don't have it brought up. My website's up and running. I have a website where you can find all of my videos and all of my live streams. And you can also subscribe to it for free. And then you'll get a special email notification every time I post anything. So I'm going to try to get that up here and show you guys what that looks like. All right, let's watch more Footloose. I lived in the area where they made Footloose. Amazing. All right. Yes. Sarah Jessica Parker was in that movie in an early role. I think it's right around the same time she was doing Square Pegs. 82, 83. Let's see what Chris says. Wikipedia claimed that the Footloose soundtrack was one of the last albums released on cassette, 8-track, vinyl, compact disc, and reel-to-reel. Not many albums were on 5 formats. That's a really interesting point. And that makes sense. It was right at that time when 8-track and reel-to-reel were dying, and that makes sense. That makes complete sense. But it also got onto CD, obviously vinyl and cassette. We had it on cassette. I had the Footloose soundtrack on cassette. That's an awesome little tidbit. Thank you, Chris. Square Pegs was 82, 83. Yeah, so she filmed Square Pegs and then filmed Footloose. CDs were not out in 1984, but as soon as CDs came out, Footloose was on there. So it was available eventually available in all 5 formats. All right. Boy, I cannot tell you how hard it is raining outside right now. Like, it is pouring. Yes, 1982 birthday would make you a Xennial or Exennial, however you want to say it. That is correct. You were part of the Cool Kids Club. Okay, let's see. Let's do police. We want to do Police Academy? Yeah, let's do Police Academy. Let me bring it up. All right, here we go. I got it.
Police Academy.
Where did you get this gun?
Mom gave it to me.
Mister, I am warning you, Hightower!
Their lead. Me.
Does the radio bother you? I can turn it down.
Obscene. Each and every one of them striving to defend.
You make me sick. Sir, I make everybody sick.
I need a volunteer.
That's me.
The police academy is such a dangerous place.
Oh, you get to choose.
Don't worry.
What kind of man
cool.
graduates?
Can you get my kitty cat out of the tree?
No problem, ma'am. Police Academy.
That was a short trailer. Usually trailers in the 80s were like 3 minutes long. All right, let's go through the movies that came out in 84, and we'll pull some for to watch the trailers. All right, we got Footloose was the big one for February. What came out in January? Nothing too big. Hot Dog the movie. American sex comedy ski film, which amazing. Let's see. Lonely Guy, Steve Martin. Love me some Steve Martin. Footloose, Against All Odds. That was a pretty good one. It had a pretty big soundtrack. Oh. I see one of my favorite movies of all time. Hold on, it's coming. By Rob Reiner, Meathead from All in the Family. This is just genius. It was mostly improvised, total improv. And yeah, Harry Shearer, who became a voice in The Simpsons later on. I mean, there's so much good stuff, and they're getting ready to release a new one. We can watch the trailer for the new one if you want. And I think my favorite moment of this is Stonehenge. That is the funniest shit ever. Yes, and Lenny from Laverne and Shirley. Michael McKean. All right, here we go. I don't know how you guys feel about Christopher Guest movies, but they're some of my favorite things ever from the 90s and 2000s. His first one, Waiting for Guffman, is about a town in Missouri, like a small town in Missouri, which is, I'm from a small town in Missouri. I live in a small town in Missouri. And they put on this play for a Broadway producer, and it's fantastic. And then they did Best in Show and For Your Consideration. So I love Christopher Guest movies. And he's been married, I think, to Jamie Lee Curtis for like 40 years. They're still together. The teaser for the new one that's coming out. Hold on just a second. These go to 11. Oh, there's an infinity. Hold on. I don't have the sound on. Hold on. Let's try this again. Sorry, guys. September. Wow. Did you guys know that there's a smartly, because I've been wondering why the theaters haven't been doing this, or the studios haven't been doing this in the last couple of years anyways, but they're re-releasing a lot of movies from the 80s and 90s in the theater this summer. They're doing the 41st anniversary of Spinal Tap, and then they're doing the 25th anniversary of Dogma, and they're doing the 30th anniversary of Clueless. All going to be in the theaters this summer. So, pretty great. Oh, man. All right. I was going to do this later when we get to the original, but I'm going to go ahead and play it now because we need to talk about this. Because I am so very skeptical. I love The Naked Gun more than anything. It's one of my favorite movies of the 80s of all time, really. So, and Leslie Nielsen, I mean, one of my favorites. So I was very skeptical when I heard they were going to do this, but oh my God, the trailer has given me some hope. It's given me some hope. So let's watch it. If you haven't seen it already, check this out.
Multiple SWAT units responding to hostage situation.
Hey, little girl, stop.
What do you want, little one?
Your ass.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast.
Who are you?
Frank Drebin, Police Squad. The new version.
That's the sound of the police.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
Sound of the police.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. Yes, same here. The OJ reference is what sold me. I agree. Now, and I also agree with this. I love Liam Neeson, but this doesn't really feel like a Naked Gun movie. And the Zucker brothers Zucker wasn't involved. But here's the thing. And hey, no charm here. Okay, I understand that take. I do. I'm still gonna give it a chance simply because it is produced by two Gen Xers, Seth MacFarlane and Akiva Schaffer, and they're both so funny, and they're both, I love the products and the stuff that they put out. I'm hoping that they honor and respect this property and do it right. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping, and maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm naive, but I love a lot of Seth MacFarlane stuff. I love Akiva Schaffer. If you don't know who Akiva is, he's part of Lonely Island with Andy Samberg. So, I mean, yes, exactly. Seth MacFarlane's a good writer. He really is. And I think, I think that they have enough respect for the original that they're going to do this. But yeah, I don't want to get my hopes up too high. That's a good point. Yeah. I know I agree. I mean, yes, there's a lot of question marks surrounding this, but I'm not just going to completely dismiss it like I do most reboots and remakes and sequels and all that stuff. I'm going to give it I'm going to give it a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Yes, there's a chance it could be good. All right, let's get back to the 80s movies. Thank you for that little tangent. You know me, I have to do tangents sometimes. Ooh, Children of the Corn. We will save that for next Friday night. Let's see. All right, we got Mike's Murder. What was that? Deborah Winger. Never heard of it. American neo-noir mystery film. All right, we got to go to Splash. I mean, it has to be done, right? We got to watch the Splash. I haven't seen Splash since it came out on VHS almost 40 years ago. So let me find it. And then I'm going to play it, and it's going to be my first potty break of the night, guys. I'm just saying, I drank a lot of soda today. So.
One fine day, love came for me. Love was rare, as love can be. I saw stars.
So, I'll look that up when I get back. Party time. You guys enjoy the Splash trailer. I'll be right back.
Skies, we flow together once and forever. Love came for me.
Welcome to the Statue of Liberty. Now, if you'll go inside, Miss Simpkins will continue the tour. The statue is a gift from French citizens and has come to symbolize hope for naked women everywhere. Hey, where are my cherries?
Mr. McCullough, they came in, but there was a fog upstate and the highway patrol.
Where are my cherries?
Freddie, you and I have to talk.
What is it, missing petty cash? It's the cleaning girl.
I don't care about that.
You don't?
No.
I love this guy. Do you hear me? I love him. Give me a kiss.
Oh, Freddie.
Give your older brother a kiss.
No.
What's the matter? You too big? Give me your...
Hey, no, Mr. Police officer, sir.
Hey, take it easy. What do you want?
Bauer. My name is Alan Bauer. You guys called me.
Right over there.
Hi.
Love came for me.
No, please, no, you're gonna put me in the hospital.
Madison?
Madison, would you marry me?
You call us and tell us that you have stretched the frontiers of paleontology and zoology, and you give us mermaids?
She has legs out of the water. She has fins in the water.
There she is! Hold it!
Get that thing out of the hair! Behold the mermaid!
So how is she? How is she? She's a mermaid. I don't understand. All my life, I've been waiting for someone, and when I find her, she's a fish.
She's a fish. Now, did you guys know? Yeah, right? They're showing us the whole movie, so we're going to go ahead and stop. Yes, Eugene Levy and John Candy are both in this. SCTV alums. Did you guys know that Madison, the name Madison before this movie was just considered a last name? And but after this movie, Madison became a popular name for girls. So just letting you know, just a little FYI. So before this movie, Madison was not a girl's first name. All right, we'll watch the last 30 seconds, then we'll move on.
Nobody said love's perfect.
I did not know that. Yeah. Guy is not named Madison. That's interesting.
Love came for me.
Ron Howard.
Love came for me.
20th anniversary. That was in 2004. Now it's 41st anniversary. Let's see here. Okay. We did Police Academy. Oh, this was a big one. Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan. This is what I remember my parents watching this when I was little. We did Romancing the Stone. Let's see. Swing Shift, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. I saw some of the ones that you guys wanted to see. Give me just a second. All right, here we go.
Break in, and you just don't stop. Here comes the movie that's fresh and hot with high energy, dancing to the beat with a scratch beat sound that comes from the street. This movie is unique.
You've got the talent.
She ain't no street dancer. So go and tell your peers the movie you want for is finally here with action, style, and beautiful girls. People don't procrastinate, see the show, don't hesitate, and see how.
Hey Lou, we did Ghostbusters first thing.
Contacts the street dance world.
Yes.
You looking at death, man. Come on, sucker, right now.
Amazing.
She was good.
I'm better.
Who do you think you are anyway? Fred Astaire. Who? Don't be mistaken, you've got to see Break It.
So good that it had a sequel. The best sequel name ever, Electric Boogaloo. Oh my goodness. So good, so good. All right. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, well, obviously, like the definition of Gen X, 16 Candles. Let's watch it. I can't believe they forgot my effing birthday. I'm not going to cuss. Not going to cuss. All right, here we go. Did I push play? Do y'all know that the guy that played Jake Ryan left Hollywood after like 91? He was in another movie that I love called Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. His name was Michael Schaffling. But he was in another movie called Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, which is one of my... Uh-oh. Emergency alert. Hold on. Flash flood warning in effect. Stop phone. Sorry about that. But yeah, so he was in Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, and then after that movie, he left Hollywood completely. Moved to Pennsylvania and became a carpenter. Or a furniture maker or something like that. Oh yeah, I'm in Missouri. Sorry if you thought that was your phone. It's me. It's me. It's me. Like I said, guys, if I lose power or internet or whatever and you lose the stream, I do apologize. We'll go as far. All right. Let's see what we got here. No tornado warnings right now. I got a flash flood warning. Like I said, it has been raining nonstop all day. We did. Yes, we did. It was really bad. Like I didn't edit at all on Wednesday. I didn't turn my computers on at all, which put me behind because we had a tornado coming right at us. We had to go down and get shelter. Luckily, it went right around us. Okay. That's right. The joys of living in the Midwest. Allie Hamilton Calhoun. I really love your movie. The movie about your romance. The Notebook. Oh, interesting. Why? I wonder what annoying noise they use in Canada. You silly Canadians. Sarah, it just snowed there last night. Where is that? Where is it snowing at this point? Your cousin lives in Columbia? Cool. That's not too far away. That's about 2 hours from where I'm at. Columbia is right smack dab in the middle of the state. All right. Got a lot of people from the Midwest around here. Nice. North Dakota. Okay. I guess I'll allow the snow if you're up there. John, it's hot in Texas. Oh my goodness. A lot of people got snow. Denver, Upper Michigan. That's a really good recommendation, Skywalker Davis. Did you Midwesterners see the Netflix show Twisters Caught in the Storm? I have not watched it yet, but it's in my queue. I remember it very well. It was in 2011. It was the big Joplin tornado, and it like absolutely demolished the town. Joplin's on the other side of the state from me, but I've been there, been through it, and yeah, they got completely just wrecked. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. Good recommendation. All right. Firestarter, little Drew Barrymore. You want to see that one? But there's so many. Guys, we're not even going to get through 1984 tonight. We're going to do like a 3-hour live stream and only do 1984 movies. There's so many. If that's the case, then I'll just have to come back tomorrow night. This movie had such a cast. Like there's George C. Scott.
Will she have the power to survive?
There we go. Yeah, Heather Locklear, Martin Sheen, George C. Scott, Art Carney, Louise Fletcher. That's one hell of a cast. And how do we feel about Drew? Like I mean, Drew's like my age, maybe like a year older than me. I think she was born in 75 or 76. And of course, she did E.T. and then Firestarter and Cat's Eye and things like that. But man, that poor girl's history. I should maybe do a video about her. Talk about a Gen X actress that probably needs a deep dive because she's been through it. Absolutely through it. Yeah, I do. I mean, ultimately, I do love me some Drew Barrymore. She, her talk show's a little weird and she tends to cry a lot about things, but ultimately, I love me some Drew. Let's see. Oh, we got another super chat. Christopher Baker, $5. I've known a few former child stars. Life isn't easy for them. I think it's because they got lots of praise and criticism from strangers. I mean, that's true. It would really mess up your whole thought process and the way and your perspective and way of looking at the world if from the time from you're a little kid you got all this praise and you're making money and criticism as well. It's gotta be rough. When I talked to Corin Nemec about that on our live stream last week because he avoided that. And the way he did it, he said, was by just continuing to work. And, even in between seasons of Parker Lewis, he would go work and he would do a lot of drama and comedy and change up all the types of projects that he'd work on. And he just kept working. He wouldn't take off long breaks and just go party and binge for months at a time. Thank you. Yeah, and I mean, Drew was a Barrymore. And if you don't know about Drew's family history, like her family is Hollywood royalty. Her family has been in the business for over 100 years. And her mom was a little nutso. So, yes, I did talk with Parker Lewis. It's in my library on my channel, on my lives library. Corin was here last Friday. Yep, he hung out with us for about an hour and a half. It was pretty cool. That's right. Lionel Barrymore was Mr. Potter and It's a Wonderful Life. Yes. Yep, Drew's mom was a little nutso, just like Brooke Shields' mom. That is correct. All right. I'm a big baseball fan, or at least like classic baseball. And I love The Natural. How do you guys feel about The Natural? That was to me when like Robert Redford was just beautiful. Yes, and John Barrymore as well. Like I said, she's got a whole family of just like legendary actors and producers and directors. There's a ton of Barrymores in Hollywood history. I need to do a video about her. All right. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Chow Young Cat. Can we please watch the Runaway trailer from 1984, the Michael Crichton film? Great little film, in my opinion. Let's do it. We'll go to Runaway. Let me bring it up. This is one that I have not seen.
It is the future. Mysteriously spreading across an unsuspecting city, machines trained to serve humans are turning against them.
What do you got, Jerry? Model 912 cut up 2 people inside the house. I'm going in. You're going in. We can send a disarm robot in.
It'll hit the floater. It'll hit the disarm, and any minute it's going to decide to hit the kid.
An ingenious conspiracy has begun, and someone has to stop the madman who started it all.
We've got a non-standard chip here. Can turn any domestic computer into a killing machine.
Working late at night all by yourself.
I just had a few things to finish up.
No,
big
I
deal.
insist. Let me help you.
No.
Bug detected.
A lot of bugs, Jackie. I thought it was clean.
Wow, Kirstie Alley was a smoke show back then. Who knew? I knew. She was on Cheers. I knew she was hot, but wow.
Luther really wants to keep track of you. Why's that, Jackie? This is a bad guy. He's killed 5 so far. I want him.
I'm telling you, I can't go out there. I can't go out.
You're welcome to get 420.
What does it take to get through to you? He sees everything. He knows everything that's going on in here.
You can't run away, Ramsey. My little machine will find you wherever you go.
I want to see
You heard of a bullet that has your name on it? This isn't a runaway. This is murder.
We're never gonna make it through this one.
Runaway. Tom Selleck, Cynthia Rhodes, Gene Simmons. Runaway.
Simmons.
TriStar Pictures.
Thank you for that recommendation. I have never seen that. How many movies did Tom Selleck do in the 80s during his Magnum PI days? A few. Did you know that he was supposed to be Indiana Jones, but they wouldn't let him out of his Magnum contract? So that's why they got Harrison Ford. I even have you seen his, well, I have a video about Indiana Jones on my channel, and I show Tom Selleck's screen test. It's pretty cool. All right. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the movie that gave us the PG-13 rating. I'm not going to show it because I did get a copyright strike, or not a strike, a copyright claim on the Indiana Jones trailer from last time. So I'm going to go ahead and skip over that. Tom Selleck is Indiana Jones. God, stop that. I don't know. Now I want to bring up my video that I made. Hold on. Let me go to my channel. So here's my awesome little channel. It's one of the very first videos I ever made, so it's pretty old. Here we go. Indiana Jones, how to create and destroy an 80s kids hero. I'm not going to get copyright struck on this one. All right, here we go.
George and I had tested a lot of potential Indiana Joneses, from Tim Matheson to Peter Coyote to Tom Selleck.
Hello, man.
We ended up doing a screen test with Tom Selleck and Sean Young, and it was really, really good. I mean, they were both terrific actors, and it turned out really well.
Look, I did what I did. I don't expect you to be happy about it. But maybe it can do us both some good.
Why start
Just
now?
shut up. Shut up and listen to me. Now, I need that piece your father had.
So George and I pretty much went after Tom Selleck, and then a man who became a very close friend of mine, Bob Daly, at that time the head of CBS, said, wait a minute, we have a series commitment with Tom Selleck called Magnum PI, and he greenlit the series. Tom had a TV series that took him to great, heights of fame and fortune, and we had nothing.
And I said, well, what are we going to do now? And Steve said, well, what about Harrison?
George called me up and told me that he wanted me to meet Steven Spielberg, who I'd not met before, and sent over a script. I read the script, about which I was very enthusiastic, and went over to Steven's house to meet him. And we had a wonderful discussion. I got along very well. I was reluctant to sign up for 3 films, but knowing the people involved, I was willing to sign up for 3 in the case of Indiana Jones.
So that's my video about Indiana Jones. It is called... Hold on, we're going back to it. Oh, where did it go? There it is. Disney ruined it. Indiana Jones, How to Create and Destroy an 80s Kids Hero. So that's my video about that if you guys want to check that out. It's just like I don't talk in it at all. It's just I just edited a bunch of pieces together to tell the story of how Indiana Jones was created, how it was made, how they casted it, and then it goes through all the different movies. So there you have it, and there you are. All right. How about Beat Street? You want to see the Beat Street? The Beat Street trailer? I mean, we watched Breakin'. We got to watch Beat Street, right?
On a New York City street with a smoking funky beat. They used to hang out all night and just gang fight, leaving bodies all over the street. But now it's hip hop, break dance, pop,
exactly.
Electric boogie just won't stop.
Let's
Everything
show
in
both
town
sides.
is built around that cutting, scratching, hip hop sound on Beat Street. Beat Street. Kenny is the DJ known as Double K, and he says he's gonna make it someday on Beat Street. Beat Street. A creative innovator. To his heart, his name is Ramo, and his specialty is art on Beat Street. Beat Street.
Yeah.
Henry is a drummer and an ex-marine. As a strange singer faces to the Beat Street scene on Beat Street. Beat Street. Music is a language understood, and the goal is to make it to Hollywood. Some tape it, play it, dance or spray it on the walls, on the halls, and some just say it on Beat Street. On Beat Street. Spinning on the sidewalk, trying to make a buck.
Yep.
Little brother Lee's gonna need a little luck. He's a breakdance spinner, contest winner, but just like the rest, he's looking for a break on Beat Street. Beat Street. If you don't know what hip hop is about, then stop, look, and listen and check this out. Beat Street. 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 Funky beat.
Love it. All right, we already watched the Ghostbusters trailer. For those of you that didn't get here at the beginning, we opened the live stream with the Ghostbusters trailer if you want to go back and see it. We also did Gremlins. We did Top Secret, R.I.P. Val Kilmer. We watched the Karate Kid trailer. Oh, yes, Rhinestone. Do you remember Rhinestone with Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton? Oh my God, we gotta watch this one. Hold on.
You ever sing in front of a live audience before, ever?
Singing
No, never.
old song.
I need a little work.
I know it.
Well, now, if you're going to sing country, you're going to have to think it, walk it, talk it, sleep it.
Bro,
It's going to be a lot different where we're going.
Where we going?
where hustle's
Tennessee.
the name of the game,
This man's going to be a country singer.
and nice guys get
Dog.
pushed away.
Dog. Oh, dog.
Rain.
That's country. That's rigor mortis.
There's been a load of
What's the matter? You wrecking my dignity. I'm a cabbie. I'm not a rhinestone laundry bag.
I mean, first time I was ever on stage, I thought I was going to die.
I'm gonna be
What'd you do?
the lights are shining.
I threw up.
We're gonna sing it. Ready, guys? Like a rhinestone cowboy.
What are you, Jane Wayne?
You got to admit you're a strange looking hero.
Look at the way you're dressed. You look like a movie violation.
Hey, y'all. This man's from New York.
Let's go.
Wait a minute. I'm supposed to say that.
What's the difference?
The difference is it's my horse.
And I'll help you work hard if you help me.
So you got yourself a deal, cowgirl.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Hey, Tennessee, you've been a fine audience.
I haven't seen that movie in years. Oh, we got another Tom Hanks movie, Bachelor Party. God, we haven't made it to the summertime of 83. All right, I'm doing it. I'm watching Muppets Take Manhattan. We haven't done any Muppets movies yet, and I love them so much. I went to see this in the theaters. One of my earliest memories.
Jim Henson Home Entertainment presents Jump on Board for big time fun.
What are we waiting for? Let's go to Broadway!
The Muppets are hitting the Big Apple
Waffle Sacco's bar out. Right on.
in search of their big break.
We sold the show. The producer wants to put it on Broadway. Come on, everybody!
New York City will never be the same.
Here we go! Together again. They like it. They love it.
Jim Henson's The Muppets Take Manhattan.
Love it. That wasn't the best trailer. But, you know, it's all right. If you want to rent it, it's on YouTube. All right. Oh, my God. We're never going to get through this. I just found more to play. Never ending story. So how bad did this mess you up as a child?
What is the secret of this enchanted book? What wonders are hidden within its pages? What magical spell does it cast on all who read it? What is the secret of the never-ending story?
Yes.
But that's impossible!
You will enter a world where a young boy's imagination becomes a vivid reality. The world of Atreyu and Artax, the Rockbiter, and the good and kind gnome. A world that is vast and eternal, treacherous and dazzling, unforgettable and free. For anyone who's ever made a wish, believed in a fantasy, or had a dream, this is the never-ending story.
Legendary. All right, we're gonna go straight to the next one on the list. These came out at the same weekend. Never-ending Story and Revenge of the Nerds. Nerds.
Star Wars, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Sound of Music. In the tradition of these great films about fighting back against the odds, 20th Century Fox presents another milestone in motion picture history. Revenge of the Nerds.
Nerds? Nerds.
Nerds!
What is a nerd?
They've been laughed at, picked on,
There's a roommate, pal!
and put down.
I'm not kissing a nerd.
They don't have the moves or the muscle,
You know karate? No. Good.
but they've got the brains.
I know what we're gonna do.
It's time for the odd to get even.
I love this movie.
Demands an immediate retaliation.
How many cameras do we have left?
This should do it.
Oh, here she comes. Go up. Oh no.
Oh! That nerd saw me naked.
Are all nerds
Yes.
as good as you?
Revenge
Gilbert.
of the Nerds. Their time has come.
I drink to that.
And Lambda. Oh, legendary. seriously, like going to the movies in the summer of 1984. You could go see The Karate Kid, Top Secret, Gremlins, Ghostbusters, Beat Street, Rhinestone, Bachelor Party, The Muppets Take Manhattan, The Neverending Story, Revenge of the Nerds, Purple Rain. I'm gonna try to do Purple Rain. Let's see what happens. I'll keep it the volume low.
Prince in his first motion picture. Before he created the music,
It's crazy to me that he's not alive anymore. Like, I don't know, it still doesn't feel right. Right? Like, and that one of my biggest concert regrets is that I never saw him play live. Him and Michael Jackson.
he lived every bit of it.
Oh no, let's go. All right, they're gonna play a whole Prince song here. I'm at least gonna have to pause it. That might get me around the copyright claim. But we can't just skip over Prince and Purple Rain, right? Like, you just can't skip over that. Even with the risk, we'll take the risk.
He risked too much for the one thing that meant everything. His music. Prince. The story.
If you guys have never, one of my favorite stories about Prince was told by Kevin Smith like 25 years ago when he did his videos an evening with Kevin Smith, and he would just do like Q&As and tell stories in front of crowds. And he told this story about Prince that was so hilarious and so good. If you haven't heard it, I highly recommend it. I might be able to try to find it here in a minute. But it is fantastic. It's like the most fantastic story. Kevin Smith talking about Prince. It's so good.
The struggle. The movie. Purple Rain.
Hell yeah. Coming soon to a theater near you. All right. Oh man, there's so many. There's so many. The Bostonians with Christopher Reeve. Grandview USA, Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Jennifer Jason Leigh. I mean, this is like, so this is I haven't seen Grandview USA since high school. All right, let's get to it. Let's do it to it. We got to go to an iconic Gen X film. My God. I don't think I would have ever left the theater in 1984 if I'd have been a little bit older. Like, never. I didn't say it was a great movie. It was just an 80s teen movie. One of my earliest memories of an 80s teen movie. All right, there we go. Wolverine.
It's 8:15 here in KDOC country, and time for a news recap. The Wolverines lost another tough one this weekend to the Lamar Grizzlies. The Wolverines still have a chance to make the playoffs for the state single A crown, with a win next week over Wheaton. Our morning news is being brought to you today by your friends at the Bobolink Cafe, where every bite reminds you of home. This Wednesday's special is a ham dinner with sweet potatoes, and your choice of salad or vegetable, along with Gene's fresh baked biscuits. We're also brought to you by First Federal Savings, the farmer's friend. Remember, your money's safe at First. Jamie.
So how much was a movie ticket in 1984? Skywalker Davis says $3.30. I was in a really small town. Our movie tickets were $1 for a matinee or $2 for the evening shows. And that was up through the 90s. So yeah, $1 and $2. I know in the larger cities it was probably, $3 to $5, somewhere in there, depending on the theater. Now, granted, the theaters that we had in my hometown back then weren't like a multiplex or anything. It was just like we just had like a little 2-screen theater, and so yeah, it was $1 for matinee and $2 for the evening, and that was like that for a long, long time. But yeah, I don't think anybody paid more than $5 to go see a movie in the theater before 2000. All right, Wolverine.
Baker of Carbondale and Kathy Gentry were married this weekend at St. Joseph. Kathy is the daughter of Dave and Mary Gentry.
You're probably right. Silly Californians.
What's going on here, my friend?
George the Alex, over to you.
Should reach the upper 40s with plenty of bright sunshine. So it's going to be another beautiful day here in Calumet.
Red Dawn was part of the propaganda, Hollywood propaganda movement of the 80s. I've been considering doing a video about this because the CIA and Department of Defense have been involved in Hollywood movies for like our whole lives. They even have an office, like a Hollywood movie office at the CIA, that their whole job is to work with Hollywood to approve or allow them to do things in movies. And so, yeah, Cold War, crazy times. Did you guys see the remake when they like changed the they changed so much. They changed the enemy from Russia to, I think it was it Korea? Was it North Korea? It was terrible. I mean, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Top Gun, or it was North Korea in the remake. Yeah, Top Gun was a propaganda movie. Red Dawn, Rocky IV. There's so many of them. There's actually a book about it that I have ordered that I'm going to read. And I might do a video about it soon. Yeah, the remake sucked. Just take away the original charm. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get through 1984. Amadeus. That was a big one. All right. I love Steve Martin, so we're going to do a Steve Martin trailer.
Roger Cobb was a rising young lawyer whose first big case.
Guess what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to come back from the dead.
Was a basket case.
What am I missing here?
You see, thanks to His Holiness Fragalaza, my soul is going to leave my body forever and become one with the universe.
Which time my soul will enter her body.
Ah, good plan.
They put her soul in a bowl. But things got out of control.
I lost her.
What's that?
And it worked. Oh, my Lord. I can't believe this. I can't even die right.
Please tell me this is not happening.
We obviously have mutual control over our body.
Our body? It's my body. I'm not sharing my body with anyone.
Everybody's going to be real disappointed.
Now, Edwina Cutwater is dead and living in Roger Cobb's body.
You know, you have a great deal to learn about making someone feel welcome.
Let's get something straight here. I never liked you when you were in your body. I certainly don't like you in mine.
She's spoiling his love life.
Edwina!
My name is Peggy, you pig!
No, let me explain. It's Edwina Cutwater. She died today.
You did it with a dead woman?
He's ruining her afterlife.
I can't go in there. That's the men's room. Just shut up and do as I say.
She's getting under his skin.
Don't I excite you?
Edwina, go away, will you? I own that body. What if you got it pregnant? You have no right. No, you have no right. It's 2:00. I want you out of me by 3:15. Now, where's the Swami?
Steve Martin and Lily Tomlin in All of Me.
Absolutely genius. My favorite is The Jerk. I don't know if you can see the poster up here, the bottom of it anyways. It's from 1979, so I didn't make this live stream, but it's my absolute favorite. Love it, love it, love it. Places in the Heart. That was a good one. I remember that one. Irreconcilable Differences was pretty good. Another Drew Barrymore movie with Shelley Long and Ryan O'Neal. My goodness. We're just to October of 83. Oh, well, obviously. There's some that are so obvious that we got to watch. Here we go.
In this city, under cover of darkness, someone is stalking Sarah
we
Connor.
are.
Sarah Connor?
Yes.
Sarah Connor, 35, brutally shot to death in her home.
You're dead, honey.
What's this? Dead girl, too.
Sarah Louise Connor. Is this right?
Of course, we'll have more on this late-breaking story as it comes in.
She doesn't know why, but it's her he's after.
Did you reach the next girl yet? No, I didn't get an answer.
Pick up that you're there. I'm really scared. I think that there's somebody after me.
And no.
So here's a question about Terminator. Do you think that the original one would be considered iconic if it would have never had the sequel T2? I don't consider any of the other Terminator movies to be part of canon. I don't deal with those. I only deal with Terminator and Terminator 2. So if it would have just stopped here with this movie, would it have been considered an iconic film? Because I think 2 was so good and it was so amazing that it elevated the first one. You know what I'm saying? Just a thought. I'm just thinking. All right, let's go back.
No one can help her, except for one man.
I'm Reese. It's assigned to protect you. You've been targeted for termination.
This isn't true. How could that man just get up after you did?
It's not a man. Machine. Terminator. Underneath it's a hyperalloy combat chassis. Microprocessor controlled. Fully armored. Very tough. But outside it's living human tissue.
They cannot make things like that yet.
Not yet. Not for about 40 years.
Are you saying
40
it's in the
years.
future?
They came to fight.
We're there.
For
one woman who could save their future.
And this computer thinks it can win by killing the mother of its enemy.
One came to protect her.
I came across time for you, Sarah.
The other to kill her. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Terminator. Inhuman. Relentless. Unstoppable.
So
he
good.
has only one purpose. Murder.
How many lines does Arnold have in this movie? Like 5? I'll be back is like one of its only lines, I think. How many words does he say in this movie would probably be a better question.
Can you stop it?
I don't know.
And now Sarah Connor's world has become a battlefield, with her at ground zero and the Terminator closing in. An adventure unlike anything you've ever seen before. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Terminator.
Iconic. All right. Oh yeah, The Killing Fields. That was a really good movie. About the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia. We're not going to bring down the vibe here in this live stream, but if you're in for a good, horrible film, and by horrible I mean about a horrible, terrible story, The Killing Fields is really good. Oh my goodness. Man, 1984 was just ridiculous.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
We just see cuts happening.
What did that, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Freaky.
He's in the jaw and puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill me for sure.
Did you do it?
There was somebody else there.
He was locked in a room with a girl who went in alive and came out in a rubber bag.
No one knows where it came from or who it will visit next.
Nancy? There's something wrong with you. You're imagining things.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Do you believe in the boogeyman?
No.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Oh no!
She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails,
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
no one will survive.
Oh my God.
From Wes Craven, director of The Hills Have Eyes and Last House on the Left.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we got some more super chats. Let's see. $5 from Christopher Baker. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. We must talk about his best movie. That is Real Genius. It's also a great nerd movie. It feels like it was made by nerds. We're going to get there. That's 1985. So we're going to get there very soon. Thank you for the $5. Spawn Free, $2. Transformers the movie, 86. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. $2. Swift -1. What are your memories of seeing 80s films in theaters? Well, you got to remember I was 2 to 12 in the 80s. I was born in 77, right? In November of 77. So my earliest movie memory in the theaters in the 80s was going to see E.T. at the drive-in. We also saw Raiders of the Lost Ark at the actual theater. And yeah, I don't remember seeing Rocky 4. We went to see the Rocky 3 and Rocky 4 in the theaters as well. Those were the ones like obviously my parents were taking me. I wasn't going to the movies by myself at this point. So most of my movie memories from the 80s are from the video store and getting VHS tapes and rentals. My dad, we rented Ghostbusters and copied it. I know before they had the technology where you couldn't dub it. And so we dubbed like Ghostbusters and like Ernest Goes to Camp and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And we had all those on VHS back then. But yeah, so my earliest film memories are E.T., Raiders, and the Rocky movies, and the Muppet movies. Thanks for the $2. Please do Real Genius in 85. Val Kilmer, R.I.P. $2, Chris Baker. We'll do. We're getting there. Thank you. Let's wrap up 83. Or 84, I mean. Oh God, You Devil. Little George Burns. Missing in Action. Chuck Norris. Fatal Vision. That was a miniseries that I talk about in my 1980s miniseries video. That one got me good. Supergirl. Beverly Hills Cop. We'll do Dune. We'll do the Dune trailer, and then we'll get to 85.
The beginning is a very delicate task.
Wait a second. 1979, and you saw obscene amount of movies in the 80s? Like at the theater? You went to the theater like as a little kid? A lot. Did you go by yourself? Because like I said, I only got to go to the theater with my parents back then. So my movie memories from the 80s are VHS tapes.
His greatest treasure.
Amazing. $1984. Maybe we should watch the trailer for 1984. Oh man, there's so many. How many? Wait, Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo came out the same year as Breakin'? Shut the front door. Flamingo Kid, Mickey and Maude. All right, last one for 84 that we're going to watch. And then we're going to get to 1985. And we're probably only going to get through 85 tonight. So that means that we're going to have an extra live stream.
In 1977, Voyager 2 was launched into space to the outermost regions of the universe. It carried an invitation in all languages for alien life forms to visit our planet. Someone, somewhere, listened and accepted our invitation. Get ready. Someone is coming. Someone like no one she has ever known before.
Can you clone a living organism from the hair of a dead man?
We're hypothesizing a technology that's probably 100,000 years ahead of it.
He has powers we cannot imagine, and the face and touch of the man she loved.
Aaron Allen.
I send greetings. What's the matter with you?
How much English do you understand?
I understand greetings in 54 planet Earth languages.
Do you seriously expect me to tell the President that an alien has landed, assumed the identity of a dead house painter, and is presently out tooling around the countryside in a hopped-up 1977 Mustang?
You're not from around here, are you?
Think of what it would mean to talk to a being from a civilization like that. Think of what we could learn.
You don't understand. There isn't much time, please. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. Can't you just leave him alone?
What the hell ever happened to good manners? We invited him here.
So far to come. So much to do. So little time to fall in love. Look up. Company's coming. John Carpenter's Starman.
So, funny enough, I included Starman in my video for awesome movies made into awful TV shows. And the only reason I included it was because I liked the movie so much that the TV show, like, it wasn't awful. And so I got kind of ripped in the comments for it because it wasn't awful. But compared to the movie, for me, it just wasn't up to par where I wanted it. And it was gone in a year. So, but in all honesty, it was not awful. It just wasn't as awesome as the movie, in my opinion. All right. Let's see. All right, let's get to 1985. 1985. I can't believe it took us 2 hours to go through 1984, and we didn't even watch everything that I wanted to watch. Like, I had to skip over a few. That's insane. So, yeah, we're only going to get through 1985 tonight. So, Sunday means bonus live stream. We're going to get through these. I'm just going to have to start live streaming every night until we get through them. All right. Man, look at this. Look at this top 10, guys. Are you kidding me? Back to the Future, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Rocky IV, The Color Purple, Out of Africa, Cocoon, The Jewel of the Nile, Witness, The Goonies, and Spies Like Us. Seriously. Oh my God. All right, let's just start from the top. The number one movie of 1985. We all know it. We all love it. Let's get to the original OG. Not the teaser. We got to get the actual trailer because they did a teaser, and I showed the teaser last week. All right, here we go. In the second one, when it goes into the future 30 years, that was 10 years ago. That hurts my brain. That 30 years into the future from Back to the Future was 10 years ago. I'm surprised they're not putting this in the theater for a 40th anniversary this summer. It would make sense. Wow. Absolute classic. Absolute classic. Okay. Do we want to watch the Rambo First Blood Part 2 trailer, or do we want to watch the actual Rambo trailer since we skipped it from 1982? What are your thoughts? Original Rambo. Okay. Just so you know, First Blood is available for free on YouTube. Right there. You see? Alternate ending to this, right? I know we've jumped back to 1982, but it's only briefly because I don't want to do First Blood Part 2. I'd rather do First Blood. But you know there's an alternate ending to this movie. I can probably show it if you'd like to see it.
For Vegas.
Yeah, do you think this is Stallone's best movie, performance-wise? I mean, I love Rahi, but He's pretty incredible in this one, showing the whole movie. Why did they do that in the 80s? All right, you guys want to see the alternate ending? Here we go.
You know, sometimes.
Okay, Wavy G. You might want to look away for the next 90 seconds. Just giving you a heads up, guys. This alternate ending or original ending was not easy to. There's a reason they changed it.
You get so mad you think you're going crazy. Then it goes away, that hot feeling. It's not going away anymore, and I can't control it, Colonel. And I can't spend the rest of my life in a cell. If I gotta die, I want you to do it. Don't let them do it. You trained me. You made me. You killed me. You owe me that. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
And there you go. That's the original ending. No sequels. Yes, that was the emergency broadcast system for me again. I mean, we got another. I think this was another flash flood warning. It's been extended until 11:30. Sorry about that. And it kind of happened at like the worst time of the clip. I'm so sorry. Yes, he's just sleeping. That's true. Yeah, I mean it's like the book's ending, right? It's not a terrible ending, but you wouldn't have had the sequels. Alrighty. There you have it. There you are. Let's get back to 1985. All right. Do you want to watch the Rocky IV? Well, Rocky III got copyright claimed, so we'll skip Rocky IV. Let's go to the most Gen X of Gen X movies. And then I'm going to go potty again. I swear. Being in your 40s as a female, and I've never even had a baby. I don't know how women who had babies, like I would never be able to get away from the toilet. I'd have to be like right next to the toilet all the time. Be peeing like every 20 minutes.
Steven Spielberg presents The Goonies, a Richard Donner film.
Hey, my cousin Matt! Whoa, do you guys realize what we could do? I don't want to go on any more of your crazy Goonie adventures.
Meet Mikey,
I gotta go fast.
Brand, Andy,
Shame. Come on, Brad. Slip her the tongue. That's disgusting. No, I can't even look.
Mouth.
I got you. Now get out from behind her. You're ruining the painting. You're ruining my joke.
Stephanie. Data.
Booty Bango! Guys, isn't that neat?
And Chunk.
Stop.
They call themselves the Goonies. They've stumbled onto a legend, but they're not alone.
Chunk, I hope that was your stomach. No. That's the it. Sounds like calm.
Discover what they uncover.
Rubies and emeralds and diamonds.
The lost map.
Oh, this started the tunnel.
The secret caves.
Hey, Mikey! You can hear me! Run! Run! They're coming after you!
The hidden clues.
Mikey!
The treacherous traps.
Hello, Sheriff. I'm at the Lighthouse Lounge, and I want to report a murder.
Just like that last prank about all those little creatures that multiply when you throw water on them.
Take the oath. Join the adventure.
Hold on. Where did that go? NW, am I gonna have to revoke your Gen X card? I can understand that. This is for the younger Gen Xers, the ones that, were like 10 years old at the time, 8 years old, like I was. So the older Gen X movies, like Breakfast Club, they were all in high school, and I was in like kindergarten, right? So there's older Gen X movies and there's younger Gen X movies. I will not revoke your Gen X card, I promise.
As Steven Spielberg presents The Goonies, a Richard Donner film.
I would love to go to Oregon and do a filming location tour. Go to the house, go to the jail, go to all the spots. I know they have like a whole thing. People do it so often that it's become like a whole tour. Like and everything's still there. Someday, that'd be quite a drive. I don't fly. I'm not a flyer. That'd be quite a drive from Missouri to Oregon, but yeah, same town as Short Circuit. I think it's Astoria or something like that. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of people going up there and going to a filming location tour. But yeah, that house, like somebody owns that house. And that house is gorgeous on its own. Even if it wasn't the Goonies house, it'd still be like the most incredible house with the big wraparound porch and that amazing view. But the fact that it's the Goonies house, like they probably get like hundreds of people visiting every week, if not thousands. Hey, that's not a bad idea. The train would be a great trip there. I like the way you think. Amalia Unicorn. Amalia Unicorn. I'm not sure how to say it. I need a phonetic sound out. All right. Witness is one of my favorite 80s movies. I talk about that in my video. Forgotten 80s movies that need more attention or deserve more reviews or deserve more reactions. That's what it was. That is one of the very first videos I ever made. And Spies Like Us was also on that list. 2 movies that are in the top 10 of 85 gross, and I had them on my forgotten list. Or, not forgotten, but ignored. Let's put it that way. Let's see. All right. Falcon and the Snowman was also a movie that was on my ignored 80s movies list. I really like this movie. If you don't know what it's about, it stars Timothy Hutton and Sean Penn. It's based on a true story called The Falcon and the Snowman, the book, The Falcon and the Snowman. And it's about two young guys who sold security secrets to the Soviet Union back in the 70s. So we won't get into that one tonight, but I talk about that one in my video for neglected 80s movies. Let's see here. Ooh, Vision Quest. That's a good one. I'm going to be talking about that in the future. It's in an upcoming video, or on a list for an upcoming video. Let's see. Oh, we got to watch the Mask. Hold on. Movie that Eric Stoltz did in 1985 instead of Back to the Future. Very good in that.
We have plans for your little ray gun this summer.
Target locked.
I don't need any delays jeopardizing that success. Am I making myself clear, Don?
Well, they want me to tell you that either you start showing some results or they're going to find somebody else.
I am the best, Don.
Hi. Would you be prepared if gravity reversed itself?
I want you to meet Chris Knight. He's one of the 10 finest minds in the country.
Why is that toy on your head? Because if I wear it anywhere else, it cheats.
So that's right. They did not show his face in the Mask trailer. It was a bit of a surprise when the movie came out.
Did you know there's a guy living in our closet?
You seen him too?
Oh my God!
I'm giving myself shock treatments.
Up the voltage.
It's yet another in a long series of diversions in an attempt to avoid responsibility.
All right, get down.
When I first brought you into this school, I thought you'd become another Einstein.
I have advanced your project more than any 3 students on campus.
That was yesterday. What have you done for me today?
Well,
I want 5 megawatts by mid-May.
The other night, I needed your help, and all you wanted to do was party.
I did help you. I tried to help you relax.
This combination of electrical plus chemical cyanide is dumb. We're going in the wrong direction.
Let's just pause. Put that down. Let's just take a step back. No, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Take a step forward. Now, take a step back. Step forward. And a step back. And then we're cha-chaing.
Will you stop it?
Number one is the one way to salvation.
In honor of Val Kilmer and in memory of Val Kilmer, we're going to skip ahead for a second and go to another one of his movies from 1986.
I'm going to send you up against the best. Yes, sir. You 2 characters are going to Top Gun. I feel the need. The need for speed. For 5 weeks, you're going to fly against the best fighter pilots in the world. You guys really are cowboys.
I don't like you because you're unsafe.
That's right.
I am dangerous.
Wild card. Flies by the seat of his pants.
I guess when I see something, I go right after it.
I'm surprised that Danger Zone's not at the song in this. This must be like a new, like an updated trailer, because I would have thought Danger Zone would have been the song.
Takes a lot more than just fancy flying.
Film in this school is about combat. There are no points for second place. Figured it out yet? That's right. Who's the best pilot? No, I think I can figure that one out on my own.
Tom Cruise, Kelly McGillis, Top Gun.
Alrighty, now on to 1988. On the Val Kilmer tangent.
The omen is true. There's the baby.
My children found this baby alone by the river. This child is special.
This baby will not destroy me.
Find the child!
Time is running out.
Elora Dell has chosen you to be her guardian.
Me? You need a warrior for a job like this. I'm a nobody.
George Lucas and Ron Howard bring the epic adventure to new heights.
We need your help.
For the first time ever on Blu-ray. Fully restored in stunning high definition. With new bonus features, including deleted scenes and never-before-seen footage from the set.
If the baby dies, all hope for the future is lost. Courage, Willow.
Own the legend like never before.
Let's ride.
Your children will come to remember this day.
Willow. Own it on Blu-ray.
Alrighty. Those are his best movies of the 80s. And as someone mentioned in the chat, SNL did a sketch later, like, I think it was in the 90s. It was way later. It was called Iceman the Later Years. I'm going to try not to get copyrighted on this one because SNL is pretty mean. So we already did Top Secret in 1984. So that was towards the beginning of the stream. It popped up for a second. So yeah, we already did Real Genius as well. Yep. You can go back and watch it on the replay or rewind or whatever. But yeah, we did that one already. Side note, Chris Parnell is one of like the most underrated SNL players ever. I love Chris Parnell. So good. That's all they get. I'm surprised we even got that much because that was posted on X and I actually bookmarked it, but it's not on YouTube. So SNL is very, very they're very hardcore about their clips. They don't like them being shared. Yes, Val Kilmer with Jerry. He's Jerry on Rick and Morty, and he's also on Archer. I can't think of his Cyril on Archer. If you haven't seen Archer, that show, oh my god. And what was his name? He played a doctor on 30 Rock, and I can't, Spaceman. What was it? I can't think of his name. Hold on. Chris Parnell's character on 30 Rock. Yeah, Leo Spaceman. So good. So we'll talk when we get into the 90s movies. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to do 90s Val on Sunday night because we got to finish up 85. We're already at 8:30. I've already been doing this for 2.5 hours. So let's try to push through 85. There's just so many. I really did when Gobbledygook said, "Let's talk about 80s movies." I was not thinking in my head that that would end up being like 20 hours of stream time, but yeah, it's kind of turning into that. I did not plan very well. Oh, well, obviously, we got to do this one. Hold on.
A martial arts champion in search of the glow.
Master, I need more time. I am no longer your master.
I do.
A rock and roll star on the rise.
I know what it's like to lose precious things.
A madman.
Shogun of Harlem.
A maniac.
You're gonna put my video on your show, aren't you?
The answer is no.
And the glamour, the power, and the sound of Motown.
I don't want you to kill anybody.
Are you out of your mind? The Leroy Green I'm looking for is a little punk who thinks he's a kung fu master.
I am no master.
You sure look like a master to me.
This is Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Until the morning light, forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave it all behind.
It's about the power of the glow.
Yeah.
Timok, Vanity. Barry
bars.
Gordy's The Last Dragon, directed by Michael Schultz, a Motown Productions picture from TriStar.
It was brought to us by 80s Cocaine. That is correct. And that's what makes it so great. Desperately Seeking Susan, which was supposed to be a Rosanna Arquette movie, but it turned into a Madonna movie. Dale, hold on, buddy. All right. Let's see here. I got another one. Boy, there's so many. I gotta take care of Dale.
Cherry's a girl who
Be right
wanted to
back.
be taken seriously,
I am going to be a reporter.
but her body kept getting in the way.
Pretty girl, you could be a model.
Sometimes I just wish I were a guy.
No, you don't. The male body needs sex at all times. It's a living hell.
So to prove to the men in her life she had a mind, Cherry decided to try life as a guy.
How do I look?
Dashing.
My zipper's open.
That was the dashing part.
What a fox. Dresses like Elvis Costello. Looks like the Karate Kid. I'm gonna get him.
Today's woman has the freedom to be just as sick and perverted as us guys.
She learned their secrets.
I have surprise jock inspections 3 times a week. A word to the wise.
And dated their women.
Yeah, but I got this one rule. I never go out with girls who say bitch.
Now the question is,
What's going on?
Wait, it gets better.
can a girl tell the boy she loves
Terry's such a stallion. Go on, show me your hairy chest.
she's not the man he thinks she is?
Wait a minute, are those what I think they are?
Yep, it's one of a kind. My bro.
Just one of the guys.
Just confused. Of course you're confused. You're wearing my underwear.
classic. We already watched The Goonies. Oh, I forgot about Daryl. Do you guys ever watch Daryl? I want to watch that one. I have not seen Daryl since probably 1985.
You were right about its learning potential.
No, I was wrong. I think he's learned a lot more than I ever thought possible.
What's your name, son?
My name is Daryl.
And what you doing up in these parts?
I don't know.
Physically, he's 100%. But he is suffering substantial amnesia. He doesn't remember parents, home, anything like that. He handles it well, though. So you can certainly go ahead.
We'll find a family that wants to look after you until your own folks come and take you home, okay?
Howie came by the site today, and they have a kid at the center. He's a boy. He's 9 or 10 years old.
I don't remember Michael McKean being in this. Totally forgot about that one.
I don't get it. You remember how to read. You remember your name. Stuff like that. But you don't remember your family, your school. If you've got brothers or sisters. It doesn't make sense.
It's like a sci-fi movie from the 80s.
I love Daryl. I really do hope we'll be able to adopt him. It's just he doesn't seem to need anybody.
All knowledge is learning, and therefore good.
Daryl, come on, let's go.
What is this? Daryl's an experiment in artificial intelligence. He was never meant to leave here. And he was certainly never meant to be with people.
Yeah, Daryl is an AI. I don't know if I said that or not, but that's what he is.
Holy shit. He's a robot? Doctor? What am I?
They want to know how you do that. As a matter of fact, so do I.
Well, I can sort of read what a computer is doing.
You can control it. Welcome to Cassie.
Look at him. He's just a little boy, flesh and blood.
Thanks to Dr. Mulligan's mistakes, we now know a lot more about Daryl's potential than we did before.
Baseball, friendships. We need an adult version of this prototype. The Youth Life Form project as of now is terminated. DARYL goes to the scrap heap. Understood.
Yep. This is one of those movies I'd really like to revisit now because it kind of, like I think somebody said in the comments, it was ahead of its time, and it really was. I mean, the kid's an AI, right? He's a robot. He's artificial intelligence. Might be something good to revisit it when I start Patreon. I gotta start the Patreon like yesterday. I'm getting there.
Paramount Pictures presents Daryl.
That's a good one. All right, we're gonna move on. So many to watch all at once. I gotta go let Dale out. I'll be right back.
A pickpocket who thought that anything was better than prison. Little did he know what he'd escaped from wasn't half as strange or frightening as what he'd stumbled into.
I do not believe what I believe, Lord. These are magical, unexplainable matters, and I beg you not to make me a part of them.
The knight who had saved him wanted only two things: to free his lover and to take his revenge.
I have waited almost 2 years for a sign from God.
Sir, the truth is I talk to God all the time. And no offense, but he never mentioned you.
The pickpocket was the key to his plan. But would you send a thief to guard your treasure? He was the last one in the world to act like a hero. It just happened by itself. And he was drawn into a magical, romantic adventure. Matthew Broderick.
Same.
Michelle Pfeiffer. Rutger Hauer. Lady Hawk.
I think that's why I need to start a Patreon and start doing a series called Does It Hold Up? And rewatch stuff that I haven't seen in years like this. I think it'd be a fun thing to do on Patreon. We could all sit and watch movies together. All right. Keep it up. We're moving. We're moving, guys, because we got so many to watch. It doesn't get much better than that. Let's be honest. Man, there's just so many. Like when you go, when this just makes me think, like, how, I mean, it just really puts into perspective how awful entertainment has become now. If that makes any sense. Like, you know, that current, like, anything that's been released in the last 10 years, movie-wise, has sucked balls. I can think, like, of 2 titles that I'd watch for the last 10 years. But this shit was coming out every weekend. Every weekend there was a reason to go to a movie theater. Like, Hollywood really needs to look in the mirror and re-examine itself. I mean, seriously. It's just insane.
From the farthest corner of a distant galaxy
Everything.
and the deepest feelings of the human soul comes a fantasy to fill your heart.
I feel tremendous. I'm ready to take on the world.
It is everything you've dreamed of. It is nothing you expect.
Oh, I can keep a secret. I won't tell anybody.
It's hard to know who to trust.
It is the mystery of an awesome secret. It is the miracle of everlasting life.
We'll never be sick. We won't get any older, and we won't ever die.
Beyond the innocence of youth and the wisdom of age lies the wonder of Cocoon. 20th Century Fox presents
Totally.
the new film from
Diabetes. First thing you think of when you see Wilford Brimley.
the producers of Jaws and the director of Splash. Cocoon.
So good. So good. Do we want to freak ourselves out with the Return to Oz trailer? I remember renting this Return to Oz when it came out on video, and expecting something similar to the Wizard of Oz. And yeah, it was not.
You mentioned something about a tiger.
A lion. A cowardly lion.
And he could talk, too, like the Scarecrow and the Tin Man?
Yeah, there's your box.
They've all been turned to stone. Beware the Wheelers. I don't remember them.
Oh, this trailer is pretty crazy.
I haven't done anything to you.
Isn't that a stolen lunch pail in your hand? Isn't that a chicken in there with you? Chicken! The Gnome King doesn't allow chickens anywhere in the house.
Totally.
Who's the Gnome King?
Who is the Gnome King?
I agree. They shouldn't have used the garland over the rainbow with that. It didn't work. Tone was completely different. Completely different. All right, let's see. Oh man, there's so many. Now this one is one of my favorites. Soundtrack wise. The movie doesn't really hold up if you watch it. It's kind of kind of awful. Playing a saxophone. No, Men in Motion is like one of my favorite movies. I mean, yeah, this is Brat Pack, like Elite Brat Pack, but like the storylines in this are really, really kind of upsetting. Like Emilio Estevez's character, like straight up stalks the girl that he's into.
Lacey, baby doll night.
And usually I'm not that like Revenge of the Nerds, like they film the girls in the sorority and and Lewis and the cheerleader, like, oh, like that stuff honestly doesn't bother me. But this movie, I don't know. I put it in the queue for the Patreon to watch. Does it hold up?
Like
that trailer. So we're gonna have to listen to some of it. I know for a fact that I can play 30 seconds of this song and not get copyright hit. Man in Motion. I got my Man in Motion fix. I don't know what else John Poir was known for. This is the only song that I know. But it's too good. It's so good. All right, we made it to the summer of '85. We already watched Back to the Future. Ooh, we got Red Sonja. That was a big one at the time. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Brigitte Nielsen. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Oh, the Coca-Cola Kid. I forgot about this one. Let's watch the Coca-Cola Kid. What do you say?
From the director of Montenegro, a new formula for comedy.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. The cabin area is now being sprayed by quarantine officers. Please ensure that you remain seated until the spraying is completed.
Welcome to Australia.
My name's Becker, Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
Can I offer you something? Coffee?
This was the Australian movie before I watched Crocodile Dundee. This was the Australian movie. As an American kid.
Mr. Becker, I'd like to work with you. Well, why don't we go into business together? Well, what the hell is he? A Pepsi man.
If we got sex out of the way, we could relax.
Listen, the sound of Coke. Dark and bubbly.
Yes.
Why dark and bubbly liquid is so loved by all those Eskimos and other Canadians, we don't need to know. We need only just to bring it to the people.
This is the Coca-Cola kid.
Every day, Coca-Cola makes new friends and new places. But still, the earth will not be truly free until Coke is available everywhere.
Yes.
Don't wanna go where there's no Coca-Cola. Right by the road when you're drinking Coke. Don't break the tears when there's no Coca-Cola.
She's a dangerous woman, your mother.
Under the hot sun, when the dead is low, and you die in the snow. Everyone drink it universal. Don't wanna go where there's no Coca-Cola. Life by the road when you're drinking Coke. Life by the road when you're drinking Coke. Life by the road when you're drinking.
Funny thing is that this movie came out right when they introduced New Coke. And we all remember how that went.
What's your name?
You can call me the Coca-Cola Kid.
Eric Roberts and Greta Scacchi in The Coca-Cola Kid.
Oh man, New Coke was a whole disaster. I should make a video about that. The soda wars, the Pepsi challenge, the New Coke, all that. Diet Coke was introduced in the early 80s. That'd be a fun video. Since I drink Coca-Cola. Yes, New Coke tasted like Pepsi. That is correct. Because Pepsi did the Pepsi challenge and Pepsi tasted better than Coke, and so they brought out New Coke. Crazy. Good times. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Another straight up Gen X movie.
I'm Billie Jean Davy, and I want to set the record straight.
It began on a quiet summer afternoon when a teenage prank got out of hand.
Hey, come on, Cuba, that's not a toy! Mr. Pod, I'm here to collect $608. Your son Hubie trashed my brother's scooter.
The layaway plan.
Thank you, Swift -1. $2. Saw a ton of 80s films in the theaters on retro nights. Nice. Like I said in my last live stream, I want to open a theater that only plays movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And then it has a video store in the lobby where you can rent. That's my dream. Oh, I also have an idea for an app that I want to create, but I have no app making skills. So if there's anybody out there in my audience that knows how to develop apps, please let me know. I got $1 million idea, guys.
No.
Hey, here you go.
No!
Let go of my sister.
It's not even loaded.
I'm Billie Jean Davy. You said it wasn't loaded, and I want to set the record straight.
Same. Same. Nothing fine. Same.
And neither is my brother.
Now subject of a statewide manhunt.
The gang headed north from here.
Are you Billie Jean?
We're Billie Jean.
Are you Billie Jean?
I keep my word. Maybe that doesn't mean much to some people, but it does to me. We didn't start this, we didn't mean it to happen, but we're not giving up till you pay.
She became a symbol of courage to young people everywhere to fight for what's right.
Where's she? Everywhere.
We can't afford to be innocent.
You're getting too famous.
The Legend of Billie Jean.
Oh, yeah. Classic. Alrighty. Oh, I mentioned this. I won't play it since I mentioned it in my 80s neglected 80s movies. The Heavenly Kid. So if you want to see me talk about that one, that's in my neglected 80s movies part 2 video. I'm sure I skipped some that y'all wanted to see. We got Day of the Dead. I know Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome and Red Sonja. But we're just not going to be able to get to all of them tonight, unfortunately. I'm going on 3 hours here, and we are only in July of 85. So, Follow That Bird, Sesame Street. That was a good one. That was a good one. But we'll go to this one instead. So good. Where was it at? Yeah, same here, Gemini Gypsy. I can make a website and graphic art too, but app, I mean, I don't code. I'm too old for that. But I need to find an app developer that I can work with. I don't know if I guess I can share my idea and then let somebody steal it and let them make the $1 million. Let's see. Use ChatGPT or Grok for app coding if you know even a little bit about programming. Okay. I'll try it. About the TV show, because this was another one that was in my awesome movie turned into awful TV shows video, because they did it in the 90s, like 10 years later. And it didn't work for me. I guess I was too old or too girl to like it. There we go. Weird Science. All right. I gotta do it. I gotta watch the Follow That Bird trailer. I know I skipped it, but I was excited to go see this. And oh, by the way, it's available for free on YouTube.
We interrupt this coming attraction for a special bulletin.
This news just in concerning a 6-year-old runaway who answers to the name Big Bird.
Did you say Big Bird?
That's right, Big Bird. He is reportedly heading east for a place called Sesame Street.
Same Street?
Sesame Street. Sorry.
Could this be the end of our fine feathered friend? No!
Big Bird! There he is!
This can only be the beginning of the wildest goose chase of them all.
I love wild goose chases.
Now everyone's on the trail of that big yellow tail.
You're the biggest chicken I've ever seen.
Follow the laughter.
Two tossed salads!
Follow the music.
There's a way on this easy going day.
Ain't no mountain can't climb. Follow the stars. Sandra Bernhardt, John Candy.
Be a man.
Chevy Chase, Joe Flaherty, Dave Thomas. And in their motion picture debut, all the celebrities from the award-winning Children's Television Workshop. Sesame Street presents Follow That Bird.
Oh, that was worth it. Totally worth it. All right, you already watched Real Genius. R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Oh. This is my brother's favorite movie ever. And I also mentioned this one in my neglected movies video.
Warner Brothers is proud to present the story of a guy
Warning!
I'm
here.
Thank you.
and his bike.
James Bond kind of stuff.
together for the first time in their first big movie.
I meant to do that.
All right, who knows the rest? The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. There's no basement in the Alamo, guys, just so you know.
We killed it.
Yeah! I say we let him
Merry Christmas!
Absolutely.
Pee-wee Herman is Pee-wee Herman.
Hello!
In Pee-wee's Big Adventure,
Yes, it
Be
was.
sure and tell them Large Marge sent ya. What?
Oh, it breaks my heart that Paul Rubens passed away. Did you guys see the newer Pee-wee movie that he made, like in the last 8 or 10 years? And the special he did was really, really good. Let's see. Well, we gotta do a John Candy movie, right?
Acknowledge, please. Acknowledge, please. Where are you?
It's okay, Jack.
It's not okay. I got a small plane here. I don't know where it is.
Jack, a fly landed on your screen. Look, Jack, you've been landing planes for 13 years. Face it, you're burned out. You need this rest.
So Jack Chester's taking that lead.
Oh, this is great.
Renting a beach house.
4:15, this is it.
And getting the family ready for the best month of their lives.
Oh. Grab the milk, please. Yeah, thank you.
Quiet.
I do like Summer Rental, but for me, this was probably John Candy's, I wouldn't say worst movie of the 80s, because that's not fair, but it just, compared to like The Great Outdoors and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Uncle Buck, this just what, it wasn't as good for me, but it was still, I still love it, because it's John Candy.
And secluded.
Come on, get out of here.
With outstanding facilities.
Sit down, relax. All right.
Perfectly situated.
Oh, look.
In a friendly neighborhood.
What do you think of these?
Similar?
I just got them.
Who had them before you?
John Candy's gonna discover what a month in paradise
What? Open the door.
is all about. Summer Rental.
Please. Oh, mommy, make it better.
Good stuff. All right. Oh, we got another iconic one here. Hold on. Now, this one I also mentioned in my neglected 80s movies. There's a lot of these that I put in that video. So if you ever want to watch that, I definitely highly recommend it. I had some good stuff in there.
Does it ever feel like everyone's got more going than you do?
Oops.
That everyone is smart.
So you're Al Myers' kid?
Yes, I am.
You look pretty stupid to me.
Thank you.
You say the best skier in town just ran off with your girlfriend? Even your younger brother does better than you do? And that nobody even cares?
I want my $2.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, you might be right. But remember one thing.
I haven't even been to New York City.
Nobody was ever better off dead.
The truth is, I could out-ski you any day of the week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you want a race? I'll take you on any day, sucker.
Go that way, really fast. If something gets in your way, turn.
I know Cusack was an 80s movie person, right? But one of my favorite John Cusack movies is Hot Tub Time Machine. How do you guys feel about Hot Tub Time Machine? Because I absolutely adore it. Absolutely love it. I know, it's so silly, but it was so funny. I mean, you know, it was just unexpectedly fun.
All you need is guts.
All right, now turn.
I'm gonna race, I'm gonna lose, and I'm gonna die in that order.
Go.
And you'll never doubt yourself again.
He's skiing on one ski.
Better off dead.
And that's a real shame when folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
An abnormal look at a normal teenager.
That's one of my favorite lines of the whole movie. Somebody threw away a perfectly good white boy. Hot Tub is a great watch only one type of film. Maybe. I don't know. I might have to revisit it and put it on. All right. It's official. I'm going to get the Patreon up and running so we can watch stuff together. Yeah, that Curtis. What's his name? He played Booger in Revenge of the Nerds. Curtis Armstrong? Yeah, Curtis Armstrong. All right, so if I was to do a Patreon where we could watch stuff together, obviously you'd have to have your own copy of the movie to watch it, right? I can't just show a movie on my Patreon, but we could start it together and watch it together, like on our own screens, but hang out. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know, because I really want to do it. I think it'd be fun. I don't know when I'm going to have time to make videos if I'm doing live streams every day and watch alongs, but hey. All right. Another one, another classic. Another absolute classic. All right. I saw a question I want to answer. How would they know if it was purchased or one you happen across? It's not that, like, you just can't play the movie. Like, I couldn't just sit here and stream the movie to, like, from beginning to end, no matter if it's on Patreon or YouTube or wherever. I just can't show the whole film. It doesn't work that way. Oh, I can do it on Discord? Seriously? I might look into that. From what I understood is that, like, you know, we all push play at the same time if we're all watching it on Netflix, our own Netflix or whatever, and then we just push play at the same time and watch it together that way. That's how I've always seen it done. But if I can do it on Discord, I'm going to have to look into that. Discord. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just say, screw Patreon and go Discord. Right. It's the same reason you can't legally just show a movie in a bar. They want to get paid for all those showings, all the people that are watching it. But all right, Discord. I'll look into Discord. Okay. I'll look into that. We'll talk about it more next live stream.
For Michael J. Fox, life hasn't been easy.
I'm going through changes.
His voice is changing.
Give me a keg of beer.
Is there anything wrong with me?
He's got hair on his chest. He stopped being a boy.
What do you think about? Did you get worked up?
At last, he's become...
Scott? Scott Howard? This is
your father speaking. Now open this door right this minute.
A wolf.
An explanation is probably long overdue.
Dad, an explanation? Look at me. Look at you.
He's always wanted to be something special, but he never expected this. Teen Wolf. He's got style.
There's something different about you. Did you change your hair?
He's got class.
All right, I have an idea. What if we tried this? What if we tried, like, getting a movie, like picking a movie that's free on YouTube, right? And then we all push play at the same time. And I won't stream it on the stream, but we can all have it on our second tab, watching it together. And then we can talk on the stream while we're all watching it together. Would that work? That way it's on YouTube, it's free, everybody can watch it. Just a thought. I'm just spitballing here. Dale, you need to lay down, buddy.
Present. Whoa. He's got hair all over his body.
Wolves aren't supposed to be shy.
Okay.
He's a wolf in teens clothing. And tonight is his night to howl. Teen Wolf, a new comedy with Michael J. Fox, star of Back to the Future.
Oh, they had to throw that in there. Star of Back to the Future. They had to get that. They had to capitalize on that as much as possible. All right. Dale, honey, I know. I'm going to wrap this up here in a minute. We've already been going for 3 hours. We're almost done, guys.
Full name, speak up.
Natalie Sue Gann.
Natalie Sue Gann. Where do you live?
I'm not.
I'll tell him you said hi.
Where are your folks?
I'm not sure, but I'm looking for my.
Orphan.
I'm not an orphan.
Put her number one.
I'm no orphan.
Sure, kid, sure.
Welcome, Tenacious SLG.
Her name was Natty Gann.
She wouldn't just run away like that. What the hell happened back there, Connie?
She went searching for her father.
Call my dad a commie?
Yeah, you want to make some out of it?
Yeah.
Come on, try it.
I'm going to pause it for a second because this is a Disney trailer, so they're going to get me. But yeah, this was one of the earliest movies, or my name, Natalie, wasn't very around that much in the 80s, but I had The Facts of Life Girl, and I had Natty Gann. I was named after Natalie Wood, who died like when I was 2. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of Natalies in, famous or in literature or movies or whatever, or TV. This is one of the few.
She found her freedom.
That's nice dog.
He's a wolf.
Oh, yeah?
On an extraordinary journey.
Come on! You ain't gonna make it. He's never gonna make it. He made it.
That became an incredible adventure.
Found my kid's wallet buried under a train in Colorado.
Yes, Natalie Cole. She was probably the first singer that I remember being Natalie. And then, of course, there's Natalie Portman when I got older. So, and if you guys, if you never saw her song on SNL that she did called Natalie, we might have to watch that because it used to be it was my ringtone for like 4 years.
Colorado.
Better wise up if you expect to make it, kid.
Well, I'll do all right, Mr. Know-It-All.
An adventure that made the impossible come true.
Dear Natty, leaving was the hardest thing I've ever done. I hope you can forgive me.
I don't know.
I love you. Come right away, Dad.
It's the right train, the right speed. Perfect.
journey of Natty Gann. An adventure that made the impossible come true.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Disney didn't do a ton in the 80s, but when they did, there was a couple really good ones. This one, and then we'll get into next time when we get into 86, we'll do Flight of the Navigator, which was one of my favorite movies as a kid. All right, we're finally to the end of the year here. Oh, Sweet Dreams. I loved that movie. Jessica Lange. So good.
Oh, my darling, you're crying.
Charlie, Dick?
That's right.
Well, so what do you want out of me, Charlie?
If you love me half as much as I
now. My God, somebody loves you.
You're cheating heart.
How old is she anyhow?
Well, she said she was 24.
You want your dinner? Here, why don't you eat it now?
Everybody knows about Coal Miner's Daughter and, Sissy Spacek's performance as Loretta Lynn. But Jessica Lange as Patsy Cline in Sweet Dreams was just as good.
You want to play? You want to play?
Yes, we are in 1985.
Where are you when the kids want their oatmeal in the morning? Where are you when Julie pukes in bed at night? You sure as hell ain't here.
That's right, I'm not here. I'm out singing so you can win $30 silk shirts.
Sweet
I need you to look me in the face and say, you screw up a lot, but I still love you, Charlie. I always will.
They fought harder, loved more, and went further than most people ever dreamed. The true life and love story of Patsy Cline, Jessica Lange, Ed Harris, in a film by Carol Rice. Sweet Dream.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, we had a request. Hold on, let me find it. Because I brought it up. There it is.
I was just wondering if you're doing anything Saturday night.
No, I don't think so.
Would you like to go out with me?
No.
Jonathan Moore is a young man with a problem.
You are without a doubt the biggest animal I have ever seen in my entire life.
Does that mean no?
He goes to Paris on vacation.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
He meets a mysterious woman.
I like virgins.
You do?
In an even more mysterious line of work.
What are you, a spy?
Yes, I am a spy.
He follows her to Berlin.
Hi!
Now the CIA is after him. The Russians are trying to kill him.
Russians?
He's having the vacation of a lifetime. If he lives.
Gotcha. Don't be surprised. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
It's you right between the eyes. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha right. Gotcha. Gotcha.
You're a regular James Bond there.
Oh, yes, that is Goose.
Gotcha.
It totally does. It was truly outrageous. Spies Like Us was 85. I did not watch the trailer on here because I actually talk about it in one of my videos. If you guys want to see like all the 80s videos that I talk about, hold on. Let me find it real quick. All right, so on my channel, it's like I said, it's one of my oldest videos. So if you go all the way down to the end, 30 neglected 80s movies that deserve more YouTube reactions. I talk about a lot of the movies that we've watched tonight. And I might have skipped over them too. So there's a lot. So that's what it looks like. Into the Memory Hole on the the thumbnail. So there's that one, and then a couple of months ago I did a follow-up. Let's see if I can find it. I did a 2-part follow-up. 30 more neglected 80 movies that deserve YouTube reactions. I just split them into 2. I talk about 15 in this one and 15 movies in that one. So that's on my channel. If you want to see more about some of the movies that we've watched tonight or talked about tonight. And I also skipped over a few because I talked about them in these videos. All right, cool. We're almost to the end here. We're in October. Oh yeah. Hold on. There were so many hip hop movies in 1985.
Crush Groove takes the beat from the street and makes a movie about the youthful heart of America. Its stateside opening was greeted with cues round the block. It captures today's hottest dance craze as you've never seen it before.
In the groove, Crush Groove.
It's not music. Thank you, Maria63. That's so kind. That's a members only video, just so everybody knows. My Norman Lear video. When I first started this channel, I did talk a little bit about politics and culture, and I decided to get away from that because when you get into that, it was making the channel something I didn't want it to be. So I put all of those videos that I made that had a little politics in it and a little more culture commentary in the members only section. So if you want to see those, you got to be a member. I got 5 on it level.
Holly rock, everybody wanna holly rock. Rock, holly rock, everybody wanna holly rock. Say it.
New edition and a whole lot more. On the bread dock, saving their skin, making new. How you want to live your life? The dance sound of today. Crush Groove.
Love it. Ooh. That was a big hit, guys. Woo. Overpull. Let's see. Oh, we got to do this one.
Beautiful lady vampire Lauren Hutton knows a delicious young virgin when she sees one. And Mark Kendall finds out his sexy one-night stand has been around for centuries.
Mark Kendall's a regular guy
Get me out of here.
with normal problems.
I didn't blame him. I said that he was the precursor to it all. He's the one that started the train that way.
Too, but I want it to be special.
But Mark's just discovered
Hello, tall, dark, and handsome.
that his one-night stand
I haven't had anything this pure since the Vienna Boys Choir hit town.
has been around for centuries.
I'm 390 years old.
400 if you're a day. Mark Kendall is necking
Finally happened.
with a vampire.
Did I enjoy it?
Now he's losing his girl,
Bit my lip.
his customers,
Get out of here!
Hi.
his image,
Look, I'm not
Thanks for
there.
hanging out with
and
me.
his mind.
Oh, wow, I love your outfits.
I'm not wearing a costume.
Mark's got to choose
It's like you're not the Mark I thought I knew. You look like Jerry Lewis.
between his first love
I'm the owner of the pants you've been trying to get into for the last 4 years.
and his last date.
How would you like to spend eternity with me?
I can't. I gotta go to college.
Before his future goes up in smoke.
How'd you like your crotch set on fire? Ooh, rough trade.
Nothing is
I don't feel like I'm splitting hairs. He laid the groundwork. Am I wrong? He brought politics into sitcoms and into scripted television. He got the ball rolling. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Because like I said, we don't do politics on this channel. I decided it was best because I want everybody to get along. This is all about the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Not about current day. And that's where I went wrong with those earlier videos. Was getting too much into current day and not enough about 70s, 80s, and 90s. So I shifted my focus back to our pop culture that we love so much.
Sacred in a tasty comedy.
Exactly.
One of those uncooked ones?
You can sink your teeth into.
How was it? Delicious.
Once bitten.
I don't want to be a vampire. I'm a day person.
Oh, man. Okay. We're almost to the end of 1985. Oh, hell. Let's watch Rocky 4, even though Rocky 3 was copyright on me. I love Rocky 4 so much. It's worth it. I'll just have to cut it out of the replay. Watch the recut. Sylvester, because the original Rocky 4 is like all montages, right? There's like 8 montages in Rocky 4. But like 4 or 5 years ago, Sylvester Stallone made a director's cut and like totally redid the movie. Have y'all seen that? I skipped over Vision Quest because it's coming up in a future video. I have it on a list for a future video, so I skipped over it. It wasn't really a remake. It was, but yeah, he did cut out the robot. It was a director's cut. He put in scenes that had been cut out of the original film and kind of lightened up on the montages and got rid of the robot. But I liked it. I liked it. Of course, the original is going to always have a special place in my heart, but I liked the director's cut. It was good. And I do like Vision Quest too. The only reason I skipped it is, like I said, it's going to be an upcoming video. Let me see where I can find that director's cut for you guys so you know where to go to find more Cold War movies. All right, so you can watch the director's cut. It's called Rocky IV, Rocky vs. Drago is the name of the director's cut. And it is on Amazon Prime Video. It also looks like you can rent it from Google Play. So there you go. I remember going to the theater and seeing this and being just devastated when Apollo met his fate. Devastated. Absolutely devastated. All right, we already did Clue. I'm skipping over Spies Like Us because it was in one of my 80s videos. Oh, this one, I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this one. This is one of those movies that you either love or you don't get, right? Or you hate. There's really no in between. Time Bandits was one of the top movies of grossing movies of like 1983, I think, or 82. Yeah, De Niro. Yep, Natalie versus copyright. It's a constant battle. The Color Purple was released in 85. That's a classic. Enemy Mine, a chorus line. Murphy's Romance. That was a good one. Oh, The Trip to Bountiful. Oh, this is the very end. What do we want to end on? Murphy's Romance, Enemy Mine. The Color Purple, Out of Africa. These are all like, yeah, serious. It's like, I don't want to go serious. Why so serious? Legend. Oh, yeah. We'll do Legend. Good call.
Something really special that I've been promising to show you. Always go now, because I'll be here for a short while.
Don't you trust me?
I trust you, Lily. Nothing is more magical. As long as they roam the earth, evil can never harm the pure of heart.
Yep, that's Sloan.
What have I done? Darkness has sent the goblins back to the mayor. It's not safe to stay here. You'll have to hurry. Leave now.
We must find what's happened to my land.
A great tree. When evil anarchy ruled the land, the wicked came here to sacrifice.
Wow. It still looks amazing. I mean, it looks amazing. Yeah, that's why I skip Color Purple. It's just too serious for the vibe we got going on a Friday night. I hope that we came up with some stuff that you guys haven't seen for a while. Maybe you want to revisit, add to your movie watch list. And I'm going to look into what's the best way to watch movies together. So I'm going to look into that and see how it goes. See what I can come up with. We're going to end the night on Natalie's rap from SNL because I felt like it. And this was my ringtone for 3 years. I'm going to have to pause it every couple of seconds because it's SNL, but I have to show you guys this. If you haven't seen this as a girl named Natalie, this was like one of my favorite things. It still is, to be honest. There you go. It gets better and better. Here we go. We'll watch more. Hold on. Awful. Have you guys never seen this? Well, we can start over because it starts off so ridiculous. Here, we'll go back and start over. Yes, there is a second one. When she came back a few years later, she did a second one. But nothing compares. Nothing compares to the first one. Here's the deal. Only as much as a white girl from the Midwest should be able to rap. I know all the words to shoop, and I can rap Salt and Pepper style. I'm pretty good at that. I can shoop all day long and twice on Sundays. Here we go. It just gets more and more insane. So no, I cannot rap. I mean, come on. Why in the world would I be able to rap? I can sing. I can sing like a mofo. I was in show choir and choir for years. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Yeah, it really is. Yep. So, do it salt and pepper style. All right. In a future live stream, I'll rap shoot for you. The beat is actually pretty good too. It was just, I mean, it got a little nasty, but this rap, and there you go. I guarantee you, I'm gonna have to cut that from the replay. All right, guys, it has been almost 4 hours. For those of you that have been hanging out with me this long, holy crap, you are the best. All the super chats, let's make sure I got to all of them before we go away. Got some new members tonight. Tenacious SLG, Mondomino. Thank you guys so much. So much fun. And let's see. The winner for tonight chose Stephen King movies. That was Jessica Lee. So next Friday, we'll be doing Stephen King movies before the 90s. But we're going to continue this on Sunday night. I'm going to do a special extra live stream, and we're going to get to 86. Who knows? It might only be 86. I should have done a year for each. Each live stream should have been a year instead of trying to do all too much. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Be safe out there, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.